Hello fellow YouTubers. Yeah, I'm out here in the garage. As you can see. Yep. At the Skidoo. The reason I'm making this video, because you see my last video, I record it from garage camera. Surveillance camera. I'm having an issue with my Skidoo. I'll show you. Give me a second here. I'll put her down. Here. Open her up. Just give me 1 second down. Well, you see my other video there that a couple days ago I took the carbs off, cleaned them, and I had one of the pilot jets did not want to come out. Alright, this carb here, the first one there by the stator, came out. The one by the clutch did not want to come out. But I took it for a run last night and I lost all my lights because this sucker here decides to hit the key ground. So I got to get rid of this sucker. That went to the gas gauge, which does not work. We decided to cut wires up in there to get rid of the old one, which was on voltage regulator. Well, I got this all wired up for the gas gauge, but it does not work. What I'm planning to do is get rid of that gas gauge and just get one that shows here. But get back to matter of hand. This thing was fluttering when you revved it, and so what I did, adjust the air jets, and now it's on 2 turns and it runs a whole lot better. But what I'm having a problem is, I did some research. This plug here, spark plug, gets hotter than this plug. So one, it could be an air leak by the exhaust, it could be a leak around one of the boots, or it could be a leak around the seals. But if the seals were leaking, when it gets hot, this thing would probably stall on me or give me a hard time to run. But I don't think the seals, and I don't think the seals have ever been changed in this machine at all. Because when I got it from my friend, his parent, I think his grandfather had this machine, and he died, and he got the possession of this and drove it around, and he parked it, and it sat at least for 5 years before it ever ran again. And I had to get different carbs because the carbs on this were completely, well, it had powder in it from having gas stabilizer in it, and it just went to powder. But like I said, I got those in my other video a few years back. I got those off of the Chinese website. I think it was called Wish. But so there's 3, like I said there before in my other video, it's just 3 carbers into one. I had to get some carbers from Alex Loomer down here in Nova Scotia. He had a set. I put them on this machine. Did not want to run. They leaked and all that. So I took these ones here. It's got the stupid chokes on it. I can make sure to push down. I can get rid of those chokes. But that's how I got it started there the other day. I pushed down on this one and it stayed down. That one doesn't stay down. Down there doesn't stay down. But this one here does. So I had to push back down and start running. And then I had to adjust those up a bit. And I used a screwdriver to get the level of the, like the width of my flathead screwdriver for the level of the drums inside. But now it runs perfectly. I don't know if it will run now or not, but I got the fan ready. And it gets smoky. We drove it last night, and the reason why Sarah got off it, because she could smell gas. I do believe it was flooding, so I'm not sure what's going on with this. It said the best way to find out if you have any leaks is to get some brake cleaner fluid, spray around in the openings down by the seals, around the exhaust, around the carburetor boots, but boots look brand new on this still look brand new. So I'm not sure what's going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to start it, turn the fan on. So that's how she runs. She's cold, she rubs up, and she warms. When she gets warm, she dies down. I started adjusting the idle screws to the drums, but I put it back where it was. That's what I was trying to do. I couldn't get my hand in there, so yeah, make any sense. But now I'm going to try to restart it again. Kind of wish I had a battery, but it doesn't charge right. I do believe it's the stator. Now I'm going to check the plugs on this. Turn the fan off. What I'd like to do to this is take the exhaust and have it go all the way back to the end. Hook a longer pipe to her. That way the smoke will go, the exhaust smoke will go behind me. I might do that this summer. Now I'm going to check the heat of the plugs. I think they're about the same. Yeah, I got one of these things. It does its purpose. These are brand new plugs this year. Look at all the other plugs I have. These 8 there. Every year I get new plugs for this thing. I checked fire on this last night in the dark. I think it's alright. I'm not sure. That's cold to the touch. That's a little warm. Yeah, that's a little warm. So this side's a little warm than this side. And she's smoking. Look at that. Leave in the comments why it's smoking like that. I'm not sure why. Too much fuel getting in that hole or something? I'm really not sure. So I'm going to reverse. Yeah, she's smoking. Get a flashlight, shine down that hole. Oh, you can't see a thing. This other way. Wow. Well, carbon. Oh, they're both smoking, I guess. But, bring you over here. Oh, my battery doesn't die on me. And it's got one bar. Put these over here. Okay. Give me a second here. There's the piston. Kind of hard to see. I got a bore scope, but yeah, they're set at two turns out. The air jets are, and excuse me, and not sure why. It's harder on one side, not on the other side. My brother had a problem with that, with his motor, and kind of found out with the coils. He had coils inside, and one getting hotter than the other. And it could be this here too, I'm not sure. I don't know if that can get twisted off or not. Oh, it comes off. Maybe I should cut those down a bit. Doesn't look too healthy. Right back, I'll get some scissors. I got a knife. Yeah, I got a knife. Cut that down a bit. Redo it. Try that. Come on. There it goes. Turn the two bombs out. There we go. Put the boot back on. Check this one. Yeah, a little corrosion in there. The only thing I don't like cutting about these, you can't replace them. Just cuts off a smidge on this one. There's a little bit of green shit in there. Right about there. Come on. There we go. I think that's my utility thing for in case this thing breaks down on the side of the road. Oh, they're fine. Alright. Screw it in. Oh, well, I dropped it. It's hard on the back. That should do it. Oh, yeah. Tighten the plugs up. First, let's just see if there's any fire. Oh. I didn't damage anything. They were green in there. Ugh. Key on. That's on. Can't see if there's any fire. Oh yeah, there's fire. That one on that side now is brighter. Well, the stator, brighter now. Yeah, that's brighter now. So that's probably what my problem was. One. Oh, fuck. Getting too old for this. I was planning to maybe take that carburetor off, but where it's running good, and you see me with my long air holes I had compressor and all that. Spare plugs, 8 of them in here over the days. Alrighty. Turn the fan on. So I noticed under this exhaust, underneath both of them, there's a slight leak, maybe. That could be my problem there. But this exhaust has never been off since day one. And I don't think those bolts will ever start. They'll probably snap right off. And I'm not going to attempt it, but it's saturated in gas down here. Show you. Bring it over. Put it down a bit. So bang. Right there. Where are you? Flashlight it. There it is. Look all the wetness. Yeah. Leak around the exhaust in both areas. So gasket's probably gone because you saturate down there and there. So that could be part of my problem. She's no machine, what do you expect? I don't think those bolts will ever start. I mean, I have to put heat to them, I'm not sure, but if I break them, I'm screwed. So, that's about it. I don't know what to say about this. Well, my battery's dying, so I gotta quit videoing. I've only been recording for at least, I think, 5 minutes. Anyway, I think that's gonna be a wrap. Battery's dying in this because it's supposed to be an hour battery, but she's flashing. That's about it. Talk to you later. Peace.